Hey guys, it's me Con TV and with me is Ink, who you might know. Actually, if you don't know, he's a Chainsaw Man YouTuber just like me. He makes great Chainsaw Man content. You might have seen his video, at least on your feed, if you watch Chainsaw Man videos. I'll leave a link in the description of this video if you want to check him out. But Ink.
Yeah, I really appreciate this opportunity, man. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited.
Okay, Ink, first of all, let's just get this out of the way, right? What do you think of the trailer?
Honestly, my thoughts, of course, this is movie quality. It's really, really good, but I have my doubts.
Yeah, obviously, right? We all have our doubts, and we have been seeing a lot of videos from these YouTubers saying, breaking down Chainsaw Man trailer bit by bit, frame by frame, and analyzing it, right? What do you think about it? Like, there were a lot of videos on it, right? Recently.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting interpretations by different YouTubers. I definitely agree with some of them, but a lot of them, I'm like, where did you get this idea from?
So, you know what? What we decided, me and Ink, we would probably make a video over-analyzing the trailer bit by bit, frame by frame, and talk about it for no reason at all. We just want to get the interpretation right.
I mostly am guilty to making wrong interpretations a lot too, so
but anyways, let's just get into the video because it's like 1 minute video. I think the trailer was entirely, and there's a lot of stuff actually, there's a lot of stuff to go into. There's a lot of things that I wanted to get into because I saw a lot of YouTubers not do it actually. They skipped over the bits and which I found interesting. So, you know what, let's just get into the video, right? Let's just watch the video frame by frame and see what's the real interpretation there, because this trailer has a lot of thing to unpack now, right? Let's do it then.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, you know what, before the trailer even begins, first frame, what do you think of this? We see Denji standing, we see a mouse. What do you think of that?
I think it's definitely a reference to the the country mouse and town mouse for the future.
Yep.
It's very subtle.
Alright, before starting the video, I should have warned you all before. This video will contain manga spoilers. So if you haven't read the manga up till chapter 97, please click off of this video. You have been warned and you might get spoiled. So be cautious. So let's begin. So as you said, Ink, you think this is the country mouse and the town mouse, right?
I think it's like a reference to it, maybe a subtle reference.
You know what, like I think of
not
this
in the
scene,
manga.
You know what I think? Like the first time I saw this scene, I interpreted in like a different way, not exactly as a country mouse and town mouse. It could be that. It could be that though. Now what I thought is, in the 95th or 93rd chapter, I don't remember, but we see Makima with young Denji, right? Telling Denji what he did in his past, like he killed his father, right? And Makima is listening. That's also something that Chainsaw Man is, shown us, at least in the manga, that Makima is everywhere. And Makima is closely associated with mouses too, right? So when Denji killed his father, Makima was there. Makima knew everything. So that mouse could be Makima's intel. Makima knew Denji killed his father. That is why there is a mouse there. That is what I thought.
Yeah, that's actually big brain. That's actually really interesting.
Yeah, because mouse, country mouse, town mouse is a thing which might be a double reference, but I think it's Makima's existence and Makima's knowledge about this particular event. No one knows what's happening in it except Denji, but this mouse does. And the only other person we know who has knowledge of this is Makima. So I thought like it could be Makima's, Easter egg or something like that.
Yeah, definitely. But I also interpreted it as Makima, how she found out that when she took control of the Yakuza, that maybe she somehow gained the knowledge. That's how I thought of it when I read the manga first.
Yeah, I mean, it's Makima. We don't have any flashback for Makima. We don't know what she did before she met Denji. So yeah, it might be up to speculation, but this mouse has a lot of meaning. It can be the country mouse, town mouse, or Makima herself. So like within 4 seconds into the trailer, there's a lot to uncover, right? Alright, I mean, this is not related to the video, but what do you think of Denji's hair color?
Oh, I expected it to be blonder, but this is
No.
definitely a good color. It's like a little dirty.
The thing is, yeah, it's dirty, but once we go ahead with the trailer, there is a scene, you know, the corridor scene, where we get to see Denji's hair color, and it's actually a bit more blonder than this. So there's a been, you know, the colors are mismatched here and there in this trailer. I think it's because it's been pre-animated just for making this trailer, I think. But we'll get into that later. But when I first saw Denji's hair, I felt like it's very unsaturated. Yep, I thought it to be like
I think
more...
just for the mood of the scene.
Yeah, I guess like the mood of the scene, you're right. So, okay, let's just proceed. I wanted to talk to you about this scene in particular. Do you know what this scene means?
Honestly, I was shocked when I saw it. I expected Denji to live near his dad's graveyard where they buried his dad. I didn't know he lived in the city because, you know, we don't get any like establishing shots in the manga. So I was surprised. I was like kind of confused when I saw this scene. I was like, what?
I think...
Does he live there in the alleyway?
Yeah. Also, you might not know this, but this alleyway you're seeing right now, let me just show you a bit clearly. Hold on. Okay, you see this cafe, right? This cafe here.
Oh.
We might not show, like, this is not the exact cafe because, you know, they might have got it a bit wrong. They might have intended it to be, but it's not, I guess. But this is the exact alley Reese took. At least as it looks, it is. And that cafe, I don't think this is the cafe where Denji goes to meet Reese because it's much smaller here. But it is the same alleyway. I'm pretty sure, 100% sure.
At least it has to be a reference to it.
So, okay. Animation overall is good. There is a bit of CGI mixed and it's good. It's good as of now. Let's proceed. Okay, what do you think of the new OST, the background music?
Ooh, I kind of liked it. It gave a weird vibe, which was like unsettling, but it fitted real nice into the trailer.
I think the guy who made Devilman Crybaby, right? The anime.
Devilman Crybaby?
Yeah. The guy who made OSTs for that and A Silent Voice. He is the one who's gonna make OSTs for Chainsaw Man, which I heard lots of good stuff about him. Like, he is a master at his craft, and I'm like, I like this OST was probably made by him, and it's absolutely amazing, at least for me.
I think they're gonna use it for Makima scenes, honestly.
Makima scenes. Oh yeah, this song could fit in when Makima hugs Denji for the first time, probably, right?
Yep.
And also, not just the OST is obviously amazing. There is a manga panel for this scene, right? And in that manga panel, you see Aki's face. But why do you think Mappa did not show us Aki's face?
I think maybe I have no idea why. I think this is just like a nice framing of the three of them.
I like the framing, but imagine, right? This was the perfect time to showcase the main three characters, but they didn't. They showed Power's face and Denji. This scene could have looked a lot better if they showed us the Hayakawa room, like the room which we know from background, and the face of Aki. It would be perfect, but they didn't. Like, I mean, I know they like
they
if you
do.
read the if you read the manga, it's like kind of okay, yeah, you get it, but I thought they could have shown us Aki's face at least once properly.
I think the Mappa's done a lot of unconventional things in this trailer, and I kind of like it. It's very fit to Chainsaw Man.
Okay, also one more thing. I'm pretty sure not a lot of people noticed this, but if you look at Power's table, like where she's eating food, right? There is leftover vegetables here. Now, as a manga reader, you know that Power doesn't like veggies, right? And Mappa knew that too, and Mappa added leftover vegetables here, so you know Power isn't eating them. That is also a very good detail Mappa added there. So there's nothing much in the scene.
I'm surprised you noticed.
Yeah, I noticed it because I was like looking at each and every frame, for hours. I'm not even lying. So not much from this scene except the fact that they added a lot of details which are not even needed. Yep. And okay, how do you think Denji looks now?
Oh, definitely like him now. Like he looks big boy. It kind of makes me happy seeing him in anime form.
Yeah, right. Like I remember in my live stream, I was like, I had a heart attack. Like, dang, looking for at Denji for the first time. Denji is my favorite character from Chainsaw Man, and looking at him and animated breathing, like living, I was like shook. Power looks nice too. Aki. I'm so sad, I'm so pissed, like they didn't show us Aki's face, like proper face, They didn't do that.
They show it later.
They did, but
they show it later in the trailer.
I mean the iconic hairstyle and iconic suit, something like that. A proper thing, a proper like still image at least, to show his character model or something. Yeah, I wanted to see that. I thought Aki is gonna have blue hair actually. At least in manga he did, right?
Yeah. They don't even give him a shade of blue, like a darkened shade. They gave Himeno a darkened green shade.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, so I like the hair color. I like the aesthetic we are going with here for now. Let's just go ahead. We are like 24 seconds into the trailer. We have around 40 or 30 more. Let's go. Okay, what do you have to say about this?
Honestly, hot take: anime food never looks good to me.
Wait, what?
Honestly, a lot of people. I don't know why. It looks like plastic. Anime food never looked good to me. But this, it's kind of gross that I kind of like it.
Yeah,
gross makes
exactly,
food,
right? Like
enjoyable.
I saw a lot of people on Twitter be like, "This is so bad that I want it." Seriously. Like in manga, then I think Denji was the one who made this, right? Denji.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Denji was like, I'm gonna make my ultimate sandwich, and this is what he came up with. And you know, Fujimoto did not give a lot of thought. He just drew a square, he just drew a sandwich and just put it in one panel. But the guy who drew this, right? I'm pretty sure you saw the images on Twitter. He showed us how he made the bread. He like posted up some, you know, behind the scenes how he drew this. And he did a lot of work for this. There were people going around saying that this bread had a lot higher budget than the entire Seven Deadly Sins anime. You should have. Did you see it though? Did you see it? Did you see the behind the scenes for the bread?
No, I didn't see the trailer. I mean, I didn't see it on Twitter. No.
Oh, okay. So I'll add this. I'll add the behind the scene if you guys want to see it. It's probably on the screen right now. But yeah, that's a good thing. Like I noticed, like they didn't have to do this amount of work for this bread, right? It's just 1 second or 2 second shot. They did the amount of work that's done here is like crazy. But that's fine. It's nice detail as usual. I mean, I wouldn't eat this bread though. Doesn't look edible anymore. But yeah, it's nice. It looks good. It looks very good.
I would eat it.
You would? Okay. Then, okay.
Yeah, I would.
Okay, fine. Now let's move on to the next scene. I don't want to talk about the bread anymore. So
right.
The next scene. Okay. This is where the trailer gets spicy, I think so. Not because there is a Kobini here, but the entire scene in general. Okay, so what do you think of this scene?
I thought it was a extension of the Omake chapter, of them going to the beach, Kobeni with her sister, and Power and Denji.
Yeah, I remember that. I think it's that scene, but you know MAPPA, right? What they did with Jujutsu Kaisen, they had a concept like memories that don't exist, right?
Oh, yeah.
They started building memories that don't exist. And I think they're going to do that with Chainsaw Man. It's not in the manga though. Yeah, even if there was that one panel from the beach scene, this is not that, right? We never saw this happen at all.
Yeah, of course. But do you think? I think this is gonna to be happening. I mean, he's gonna dream this when he's sleeping in the hotel, the Eternity Devil.
That's a good take.
When he
Dang, that's actually a very good take.
It's possible.
It is. I never thought of that. It could be because. Oh, wait, do you mean the next scene where Himeno is dreaming of Aki? Is that the same thing in the Eternity Hotel thingy? She's dreaming that?
It makes a little sense, but what confuses me is why would Denji put Kobeni in there if he's dreaming about it?
I think Kobeni is the only other, person he knows who is around the same age as him. I think so. Aside from Power.
Makes sense.
But yeah, there's not a lot of people that Denji knows and talks to. Kobeni is one of them, I guess. Okay, so I wanted to let's go back to the panel where Hayakawa family was eating food. I noticed something there is a static effect going on for Kobeni Power scene and also the Himeno Aki scene.
Yeah.
If you go back to the Hayakawa family eating scene, there is a little bit of static playing there too, if you actually see it properly. So why do you think there is static going on the Hayakawa scene? Obviously, as manga readers, we know what's happening. We know what MAPPA is trying to tell us.
Wait, what are they trying to tell us?
The thing you're seeing right now, Aki, Power and Denji eating lunch, you're never gonna see it ever again. That is at
Oh
least, yeah,
damn, dude.
that is something I was like, okay, thank you for reminding me that.
Oh, it's kind of sad.
It is. And you see the static effect that played on the beach volleyball scene, that also kind of indicates that this doesn't exist. This is also a memory that doesn't exist. Same like Aki Power and Denji eating food, memories that don't exist anymore. Right?
Oh, damn. I thought it was only the beach and Himeno.
Yeah,
those two are the only
like
fake
a lot of people that made video on this were like, it's only Himeno and Kobini scene, the beach and the bedroom. But no, the Hayakawa family eating was also a bit glitchy. It was all I was like, why is no one talking about it? It was a bit glitchy. But
yeah,
you know, that's
I
up to
have to agree.
Yep, that's up to speculation. But let's move on. And Denji and Power obviously look absolutely beautiful here. Yep. Obviously, this scene is also possibly a memory that doesn't exist or a dream state which Himeno is experiencing right now. You know, in Eternity Devil arc or something. I guess so. Everything that happened till now, like Denji killing his father in the alleyway in front of the shop where Reese used to go through the way, from that part to the Hayakawa family eating good food together, and Kobini playing beach volleyball, and then you have Himeno. So I think all those scenes were fake because those all didn't even exist in manga, right? No, they didn't.
At the very least, they're questionable.
Yeah,
you can't take them directly.
Yeah, every single scene before the TV, we got the TV static thingy out. I think every single scene was like the alternate thingy, like what if, like memories. Possibly.
Yeah, I definitely agree. That has to be, yeah, very, very possible.
And if you look at every scene after that TV scene was what we saw in the manga. Like, the manga panels were so comparable to the anime scenes after the TV scene.
Yeah, they're all like facts. Like you can't even argue them.
Yeah, so everything that we saw until the TV thing, I think it's like fake. Nothing is true. But after the TV, like, we get out of the TV, I think everything is true. Or something like that. I don't know how they're gonna use it in the anime, but it's interesting that they did this in the trailer.
It's very possible that it's only trailer only. Like, it's not even gonna appear in the anime. It's just made for the trailer.
Yeah, I mean, the entire CD, like the entire trailer was made like only for the one time purpose. They're not gonna introduce all these scenes which you see now in the anime. So okay, let's speak about the action scenes later, because that's where we can talk about the animation. But now, okay, what do you think of this devil design for Eternity Devil?
Honestly, they captured him really well, but I was expecting some like really freakish. They didn't go as much as disturbing as it was in the manga. They kind of made it, to be animated. Otherwise, it's too much detail. Like, they removed, but it looked pretty good.
And also, there was one scene which I noticed. I mean, everyone noticed, I think so, where Denji pushes Aki back just to run away, showing his selfish nature.
Yeah, it was really funny.
Yeah, that was funny. And next scene, just after that, we see a graveyard which looks amazing. Not gonna lie, it looks amazing. This is a graveyard where everything happens, basically.
Yeah, and you can see the flowers that she left for her partner.
No, I don't think it's the flowers she left for her partner. It is definitely the scene which, in the manga she left it for her partner. But this scene reminds me more of, when we saw Himeno lying on flowers and holding a bouquet in the manga. The cover page. Like, also there is a graveyard here. I have a strong feeling this is symbolized, like, this scene is trying to tell us Himeno's dying. It's her death. This is the scene, basically. That's what I thought.
Okay, so when it happens, they transition into this?
Yeah, like, yeah, right. So the last scene we saw was Himeno running off, but next scene we see is Himeno's death grave, maybe. Who knows? Like, at least that's what I thought.
Okay.
I felt like this was Himeno's, funeral, something later, like once she's dead. Or at least the small symbolism there. Because Himeno is connected to this scene either way, because she's the one who leaves the flower, right? But she's not here. So where is she? Inside the grave, maybe?
Oof. Yeah. Oh, damn, dude.
Yeah, it's like, okay, this is just speculation. There is no facts here. So let's move on to the next frame. We all know what this is. Oof. The Sukuna fingers. I mean, just like
Yeah.
Sukuna's finger from Jujutsu Kaisen, this is the bullet piece. There is like 15 to 20 pieces of bullets they have to find. I guess this is like one of those. Okay, what do you think about Katana Man? The animation here.
This scene is, yeah, the scene is not in the manga, of course.
Yeah.
But I think it's for the opening. I think this might be an opening.
Maybe.
Anime opening.
Maybe. That'll be cool. This looks so good though.
It looks really, really good.
It looks so good. Yeah, exactly, right? Oh, the infamous door, obviously. The door which we always wanted to see animated. You know, this scene where, you know, Denji is hugging Pochita. Yeah. This scene is so similar to the manga that I feel like they just took the manga panel and they colored over it. It's like so identical. It's like identical to the manga panel if you make a comparison at least. They did a good job showcasing this piece, but also I was pissed that they didn't show us more Pochita.
You wanted some more Pochita action?
Yeah, like the entire first episode is based on Pochita mostly, and they didn't even show us a bit of Pochita. Like, why?
Yeah, damn, dude, that's facts. They didn't do it. No Pochita love.
Yeah, like everyone wanted to see Pochita. I mean, at least the people I know wanted to see Pochita, and we didn't see Pochita. But okay, this is also good enough, I think. Okay, what do you have to say for that scene, Makima?
Literal goosebumps. Like I almost jumped out of my chair when I saw that. It was really scary.
My recording is
when Makima opened his eyes.
Yeah, my live reaction recording is in the last video I uploaded, and you could clearly see me jumping out of my chair, like screaming Makima's name. That is one thing I wanted to see forever, because you know, Mappa, they made Gojo a god, literal god in anime. I was like, what are they gonna do with Makima? And the way they did it was like so hyped. Like I didn't even think they were gonna show us that scene. It's like,
and the way they directed it was fantastic. It was really perfect.
Okay, so the person who directed that scene is Yoshihara, and you might know him for directing Black Clover's episode and Jujutsu Kaisen episode 19. Yuji Todo versus Hanami. Like this guy, I have been following him for like few years now, Yoshihara, and he's the action director for Chainsaw Man apparently. And knowing him, Chainsaw Man is in good hands. The entire staff for Chainsaw Man is in good hands. The best hands, I'd say. I'm not at all worried anymore. I'm not worried at all. Except the CGI part, I'm not worried about the animation at all. It's good to know that, you know, the best people in the business are doing your best scenes.
What about the gore? You worried about the gore? Any censorship or anything like that?
Nope. They are not going to censor anything. Even if they do, they're not going to censor it in the Blu-ray version.
Oh, okay. Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, the most controversial piece from the trailer. What do you think of the color scheme of Kon?
My first reaction was like, it looks cool, but it kind of it takes away some of his scariness or demonicness. But
yeah, agreed.
I think it looks good.
What we thought was like,
I think it looks good.
You know, the reason I think they did not go with the orange color is to, you know, not make it look like Kurama from Naruto. I think so.
Oh, yeah.
Like, because smart. That is one reason why they did not do the same thing with Power. They made Power's hair complete blonde because they didn't want any connection to 02. But yeah, I liked Kon. He was cool. Like, moving on to the next scene. Dang, that Aki scene.
Dang.
I mean, nothing much to say about the Aki scene, though. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna use this. This might be from the opening, if that's what you're saying, right? This might be from the opening.
Ooh, yeah, maybe, because it doesn't feel like a action scene.
Yep, especially in the manga panel. The manga panel was nothing like this. I remember. Kishibe looks fine, as he should.
Yeah.
Nothing to say here.
Opening scene.
Yeah, it looks like that. It looks like, you know, Kishibe reminds me of Nanami from Jujutsu Kaisen. There's a lot of parallels happening here. Even the like art and animation for Chainsaw Man reminds me of Jujutsu Kaisen now, because it's being done by the same studio.
Definitely.
All the fight scenes happening are just greatness. I like all of them. And obviously, I think this is like the best panel of the entire trailer, pretty much.
Definitely agree. Definitely, Denji's faces, they captured the manga so perfectly that it was so shocking.
I remember when this leaked out, the trailer wasn't even out. You were the one who sent me this picture saying that, look at it. How does this look? And I'm like, are you sure this is not a fan art? Because it looks like one. And if we were like, if the trailer comes out to be as good as fan arts, you know, the trailer, the animation is as good as this fan art, I'm not ready to believe it because I don't think it's going to be this good. It ended up being this good though.
Yeah, it even became better. It looks like literally movie quality.
Yeah,
like
right?
The Mappa outdid themselves. It's
Definitely.
crazy.
Okay, now I have one big major concern with this entire scene, the entire chains. Okay, I'm not gonna be a hater, so don't come at me saying that this guy hates whatever Mappa does with CGI. But no, I don't. I like the CGI. I like how this Chainsaw Man head is. I like everything. But I have one concern. Like whenever you see Denji's Chainsaw Man form slicing any heads, you cannot see the blades moving. The blades are still. Did you notice it?
I think they're gonna, yeah, definitely. I think they're gonna redo this whole scene because not only is that what you just mentioned correct, but also the outfit is different.
Yep, the
What
outfit.
the scene is supposed to represent. He's supposed to be, he's supposed to be shirtless. So I think they just did the scene just for the trailer.
Yep.
And in the anime, it's gonna look different.
Definitely. And but yeah, it looks good. Denji's Chainsaw Man form. I don't think it's gonna be as good as they showed in the trailer. It's probably going to be a bit more worse. I'm not saying very bad. I'm saying like Dorohedoro level. Alright? At least there. So
honestly,
yeah.
I don't mind Dorohedoro.
Yeah, it's perfect. Dorohedoro is like perfect for the devil animation, I think so. And moving on, I have one more thing to add. Now, this thing, it has always been there. We just never noticed it.
The yellow light?
Yep.
I think I think it's just a aesthetic choice. I don't think Denji actually has that.
He does. You know, the latest. Did you see the latest art by Fujimoto for the promotional calendar?
For the calendar. Oh yeah, I saw it.
So if you like zoom in, yeah. If you zoom in, you'll see a headlight there. We thought it's like shading, you know, a different kind of shading he's trying there, but it's actually his eyes, and it looks good. It looks good. Not gonna lie, it looks good. What do you think about the?
I don't mind it honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
I think are they gonna use it for expressions or is it just gonna stay there when like they're animating it?
Like I'm pretty sure they're not gonna put the eye on like 24/7 because it's gonna be a hassle for them. Yeah. But yeah, like a bit like, you know, when they're like showcasing the best of the best scene, they might have the eyes on, like the headlights, like you know in anime how it's like the eyes shine whenever something's happening. Like for that reason, I think they might do it.
I kind of like the Denji's head with no expression because it kind of like added to the demonic nature of all the devils, of them having no eyes, no expression. I kind of liked it that way. But as long as the eyes just stays there as like looking cool, I think I won't mind it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, definitely, I agree with you because yeah, the headlights, you know, add to the expression of the character. Like, you know, the way you have to look, he's a demon, so it'll add up to that, especially I think so, especially if there is a night scene and you see Denji, before Denji comes in, you see his eyes glow. It's going to be very terrifying, I think so. So yeah, I think it'll work very well if they do it right. But with that said, I also had one more thing to say. The Chainsaw Man logo is just, it's nothing we have seen before. I think it's just a normal text, that's all.
Does that even read as Chainsaw Man?
I don't think so, right? Does it? Because what else would this read though?
I have no idea, but it probably does read Chainsaw Man, but
right. No, it does. It does. I have the Japanese volume right next to me. It does.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, it actually reads Chainsaw Man. I'm not even lying. It does. This is apparently the official logo for Chainsaw Man from now on.
Damn. I was expecting English letters.
Me too. But you see with Jujutsu Kaisen what they did?
They did both?
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna get both for this too. Pretty sure. But okay, overall, what do you think? How does the logo look? I expect it to be yellow or something, you know?
Yeah, I expected color too. I was surprised when I saw it was white. That's why I didn't even notice. I was like, wait, maybe this is credits or something.
Yeah, but this is in fact Chainsaw Man's logo, and you know what? I'm fine with it. I don't really care about
Yeah.
the logo, but it's okay. It's fine.
It has the grittiness like that's similar to the logo
Yeah.
on the manga.
Yeah,
which is definitely cool.
Yeah, so other than that, this is the entire trailer. So, okay, one more thing. Do you listen to this audio right now?
Oh yeah, the revving of the engine slowly.
As everyone knows, this is the sound Angel Devil talked about, you know, when he says, once you respawn in hell. No, the last thing I remember, the last thing devils usually remember is engine, the start of the engine for Chainsaw or something like that. I forgot what it said. This is the last thing.
Revving of the engine.
Yeah, revving of the engine, but
you hear.
This is the last thing you hear, right?
Yeah, before you get killed in hell.
Yeah, something like that. And this, hearing this, it's like so terrifying. Like the sound design is so good. I like the sound design so much. It's like, you feel the vibes. Like, yeah, it's scary. I like that too. I like they added that sound effect because that's something which we could never have imagined in manga as a manga reader. At least they added that. I like it.
Yeah, they definitely. Sometimes it can get like really loud and distracting, but I think they nailed it on the head with the kind of putting in the background ominously.
And that's good. I think.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
They did a good job. It was a very risky, Chainsaw in general is risky. Animating it, producing music or sound for it, or just going with a vibe for it, it's very hard. Mappa nailed it, at least in the trailer, for me.
Yeah, I definitely agree. There's a lot of ways they could have messed this up, but I think they nailed it on the head.
Yeah, they did. We don't have the exact release date, but what do you speculate it being?
2 years. If it looks this good, if this is how it's actually gonna look like, I think next year, like literally 1 year minimum, it's gonna take. That's what I think.
Yeah, best case scenario is 2023, but if you go with the worst case scenario, it's this year.
Yeah, if it comes out this year, I'm gonna be really scared because I just doubt it.
Yeah, same here. I'm not really. What are your expectations right now for the anime? Final expectations and the final thoughts.
Final expectation is that hopefully they don't work their animators to death. I honestly hope if they make it look this good, they take their time. I'll wait as long as they take. I have no worries, but definitely hoping it's gonna look as good. And Mappa, you actually are kings now. You guys are officially the king of kings in my books. No one can.
When we say Mappa, we mean the animators.
Yeah, of course.
Not the people who are just getting a lot of anime productions under their name just for profits maybe, but we respect these stuff.
Definitely.
But anyways, let me know what you guys thought of the trailer. If you had anything we missed, just let us know in the comments, and check out Ink. You can call him ILK, I call him Ink. You can check out his channel. He makes a lot of Chainsaw Man videos just like me.
Yes, hey, thank you guys. If you like Chainsaw Man and pizza, hey, my channel's for you.
Who doesn't like pizza? You guys just check him out, guys. You'll love his content. With that said, I think this is the best time to end the video. So maybe see you next time when we actually get some more information on Chainsaw Man 2 or possibly Chainsaw Man anime. So peace.